Hello guys, welcome to my new video. Today we're gonna do a little improvement of this name controller and add some things that I think are necessary in order to make this code a little nicer. So before we start, I deleted those two endpoints which returned first and last name and added one that returns name by ID. So we'll get by ID, would it be name, and find the ID. Now we'll enter presentation mode because I wanted to show you some code. Just a second. Okay. If you see, we are returning now the name DTO. Why is that? In the first couple of clips we used name. Name is basically the entity to the database, and it's not good practice to use that to retrieve data. So I created a name repository, name mapper, and we'll see these two functions. So name mapper has two methods: convert to entity, which receives name DTO and then maps first, last name and address from that name DTO to the name and returns it to the service in this case. So we have convert to DTO, where we receive the entity class, entity object, and return the name DTO. So to go back, we'll go to name service, and I will show you now. So for the find by ID, we have name repository ping database by ID and map that record we received using convert to DTO to return the DTO to the user. Or if we don't find the record, we will return null. So for all of this, I created name DTO should be here also, and we can do here, because it's a list stream, map name mapper convert to DTO and collect to list, and I think we are fine with this. This receives name DTO, convert to entity, and then saves it and converts it. Update, same thing, convert to DTO, update if necessary, and then save and convert. Delete by ID doesn't have anything to return because it's void, so that's it. One related problem we have here, we need to add name DTO here as a return type. So let's see why is that problem. Okay, name DTO here also. So I think one more thing. As you can see, I use here create response and pass the saved or updated record. Oh, I need to update it here. So also create response. So name service, and this should be deleted, and we are having now this, and this should be extracted as a parameter, as variable. So updated, and now we return the response using this method. So we'll just pass name DTO, create a list of it, and return response. It's a little clearer, as you can see. In this case we already have a list, so we will need a separate method here, but that's fine. Maybe we could pass the list here and then use on all four methods list of name DTOs, and then we wouldn't need this, and this could look like that, or like that. updated. Okay, this is nicer in my opinion, so we'll do for all of this. For all others, list of groups, create response. This should be extracted as a variable, name DTO, and the return type should be list, even though we created here. And that's okay. Okay, we should do something like this. Name service is okay. I just like it a little more like this. And we can now use create response, and we can extract it like this. Names will be name of variable, and now we use the correct all in the same way. What would be the next thing? Okay, so I will exit presentation mode and show you the project structure I decided to create. So what should be common for all of these controllers, and for the next controllers will be response. So I added it to the common class, and I created a package named name. We have data access object, so that would be name repository, endpoint, which is name controller with name and name DTO as which this uses as a payload, and service for the name service, and I will add configuration config. Oh no, not class, but package config. Okay, so why I created this config? If you look at the name service, it doesn't have a component anymore on the class. I moved that to the configuration class. Whoop it, I made a mistake here, and name service should go here, and config should go here. We will also create mapper, and I will show you the mapper folder, and I will show you why I use configuration class. So as you can see, I created bin for the name service with all necessary repositories and mappers, and this bin allows us to remove the component from the class, from the actual code. This now looks like it's decoupled from the actual Spring Boot and just some business logic. We can change this name repository and it will work. Okay, so this is a pretty nice way to do that. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. I don't think we skipped anything, sorry. I will now run the application and see if we broke anything. Wow, our application started at first, so okay. Just let me see the endpoint. Names would be let's just
one eternity later.
Oh god damn it, I used the wrong method all the way. Maybe I deleted the first. No, that's bad. That's good. So let's find it. What names? That's the mistake here. Get name, okay. Master Yoda. we'll create. Okay, we don't have the Darth Vader here, so we'll create it again, like in the previous video. Create names. Okay, now we have Darth Vader. We will update it with ID 3 to correct this mistake, tragic mistake from my use put method. Okay, we updated it to the correct last name. We will get all. We received all 3, and we'll delete the Darth Vader again because he's the bad guy, right? And get names again. There is no Darth Vader, so I think we can say that this could work like this, or in the code I wrote the first time. I just used the wrong method in the postman. So that would be it, guys. If you liked this video, share, subscribe, like. Please send me another advices in order to approve my videos. I already start using the presentation mode, but I'm not kind of used to it, so sorry if I missed this last part. Okay, thank you, bye bye.